Well, what a scene we have here. There's a real expectant buzz in the stadium, and the players on the pitch are raring to go any minute now. And the mood is boisterous. It is a perfect ambience for the central characters who are ready now to perform. And we're underway. Well, it's a formation, this, Jim, with a packed midfield, isn't it?
Yeah, and it allows for a lot of flexibility, Peter. You know, combative without the ball.
Big chance! Oh, surely that deserved better.
Batistuta has every reason to be disappointed after being played in so well. The gaffer won't let him forget that.
And we have our very first corner. And now a sudden chance to counter. Now it's Brahim Diaz. That's an imaginative pass. And he welcomes it in. He has a look up.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure. There's the golden nugget, that is Paul Scholes, one of the game's unsung heroes.
And nothing seems to change him. All that adulation, he's the same bloke.
Agreed, but on a world level, he ought to have higher status. But he's never been one for hugging the limelight. He just loves being the quiet assassin.
Shapes to shoot! Goal! Inter! And Inter go in front. And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Inter are such an adept counter-attacking team. They produced something out of nothing there. A few seconds was all it took for them to convert a defensive situation into a goal, and it's very impressive.
I doubt very much that this was in the script. It scores! Oh, that is very close.
Oh, the technical control was exquisite. The pummeled attempt was exasperating.
Alexander-Arnold. He won't be happy with that one. So just the one early goal to report so far. And the score is 1-0. And it's Alexander-Arnold. Challenge just a bit on the firm side. Well read, and the danger is averted. Kukçu is always looking to break lines. And no, that was never going to make it. It looked as though that might lead to something quite promising, but it turned out that that was not the case. Scholes! And the keeper has reacted superbly there.
Scholes really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
It's their second corner of the game. Marquinhos tries to clear. Inter Milan have the chance to go the other way. And that's the end of that. It all started well. And Batistuta! A reprieve, albeit perhaps momentary. And here's Scholes. Cherki. The counter-attack is on here for Inter. Cute ball now, how can he reach it? Oh, that's Xhaka! Now, who's going to be first to this? Ryger. Kukçu stood his ground strongly. Oh, good-looking ball. Now it's Batistuta. Just more than 15 minutes till half-time. Alexander-Arnold looking for the run. Oh, good take in a good area. And the shot! It's in! They have done it! They have their equaliser!
Well, they were starting to look more and more threatening, Peter, so this comes as no surprise. The fans here are pretty fired up now.
And that was as close to certain as can be.
Some great movement here, and the pass was perfect. All he had to do was just apply the finishing touch.
And Batistuta! Great build-up. It all deserved a better ending.
Oh, the pass was sublime. The finish was substandard. What a disappointment.
Well, that looks a decent ball. It's a good ball out wide. And he won't reach that. Howson. Now that's well seen too. And this is Van Nistelrooy. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, but it had to be. Up he goes! Goal! Inter! And they're back in front. Satisfyingly simple. There's almost a sense of beauty to this.
So well played, Peter. Did a great job keeping sight of the ball. Made a classic move and met it perfectly.
Inter Milan get themselves into the lead. Alexander-Arnold gives it back.
They're really getting no time to think on the ball here.
And the shot's on here. Shot, surely! That is decidedly lacking.
Yeah, I think that miss is going to give him nightmares for a while.
Lovely, now then.
2 added minutes has been indicated.
Right card, demonstrating his defensive quality there. Batistuta! And he has kept it out somehow.
Batistuta clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
And this could be the final action of the first half.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
And we've reached half-time. So, engaging and still right on edge. Plenty of signs to suggest this will turn out to be a really good one. And neither side holding back here. It has been quite a half, this.
Yeah, they're ahead, Peter, but they can't afford to get too complacent. They need to go with the same intensity and tempo they showed in getting both the goals. Try to get another now and establish that 2-goal cushion early in the second half.
Inter Milan are leading 2-1, but things are very much in the balance here.
Substitutions taking place.
So off we go once more. Inter Milan do appear to have made a half-time change.
Well, I'm assuming that this is going to end up as a tactical change, Peter.
And he welcomes it in. That's an excellent interception. Khan gets rid without sophistication. And they've switched it over to the other side.
That's a cracking pass to stretch the opposition.
Xavi Alonso. Kirkchu. Oh, that is a good ball to find him. Batistuta showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. And that is as far as they're going to go. De Jong gets his final warning.
I don't think you need to be an expert lip reader to know what's being said here. Batistuta really needed to concentrate on protecting the ball. Then again, he was being very closely marshalled.
And claimed it back swiftly. No, not quite on the same wavelength. Has a look and place it forward. It's a searching pass. Out of play for a goal kick. Calvert-Lewin. He was under real pressure there. Alexander-Arnold receives it in a good position here. And it's Xhaka. And this is... And he shoots! Tries to pass it through. Aimed beyond the defence. That's good play. Cross flung in towards the middle. Cleared away. Great ball, and he's in here. Now it's Luc de Jong. Into Milan, perhaps contemplating their next change here. Lovely pass, but can he get there? For a moment you felt that was going somewhere, but they'll have to go again. Now it's Brahim Diaz. Decent chance! A real chance and a real let-off.
Well, it didn't quite come off this time, Peter, but that's a warning to the opposition. This team know how to counter, and they'll be looking to do it every chance they get.
Tarkowski. Somewhat off target. He is through here. Ball driven towards the far post.
Well, it's definitely the right attitude and application, Peter. They've got to keep pushing.
They're coming again and again.
A lucky break would certainly help their cause now.
And this is Luc de Jong. Scholes. Well, quality clearly deserted him at the crucial moment.
Yeah, he just didn't seem to get enough on the pass, Peter, did he?
Marquinhos has been showed a yellow card for that offence, just to confirm. Now it's crossed into the middle. Howson is there, and he can get that clear.
Keep calm and carry on. That's the job in a nutshell now.
That has not gone well. Yeah, he's fouled him there. And he is going into that little black book. Calvert-Lewin. It's a pretty loose pass. Ball played from Rijkaard. Howson. Oh, can he get onto this? Not the most accurate pass. Alexander-Arnold. Well, it's Batistuta. Batistuta powering forward here. And Batistuta sticks it away! Once more they've done it! They just will not lie down!
Oh, what a fabulous game this is. It just keeps getting better and better.
And that really is so impressive. So all square and... Oh, what a climb! That's a half-decent try.
Yeah, it's good movement, though. A bit unlucky he couldn't actually steer it goalwards.
Coming on the field is number 7, Messi.
Rijkaard does really well to win the ball there. Alexander-Arnold. They'll have one final crack at it.
They're avoiding the blatantly obvious by not getting the ball.
Scholes! The crowd reaction tells you just how close that was.
Oh, he just got it ever so slightly wrong, Peter. There wasn't much in that at all.
No way through. Now this could be a chance. Oh, strongly challenged there. Knocks it into space. It's a nicely shaped ball. There's the shot! It's loose now and they want to get it back. Into stoppage time, very little left on it. Luc de Jong. Tries to play it through. Dealt with nicely by the defence. Could move up a gear here. Now it's Messi. Oh, he's found support out wide. And time is up. So it's ended all square, both sides showing battling qualities and neither willing to give in. So bring it on. Hype, expectation, emotion. The game yet to kick off. The excitement already palpable. And the mood is boisterous. It is a perfect ambience for the central characters who are ready now to perform. There's the whistle. So, Jim, tell me this, who are you looking for in particular here?
Yeah, Kevin De Bruyne. He's just one of the best strikers of the ball you'll ever see, and that applies just as much to his passing game as it does to his shooting prowess. He generally likes to keep things simple, taking as few touches as possible, but making every one of them count. I've got a feeling he's going to be a real handful for the opposition here.
Yes, they'll certainly be leaning heavily on him.
It's the sort of situation that they'll want to capitalise on now.
And that's the end of that. It all started well enough. And here's Lewandowski, out towards the flank. Now it's Wirtz. Goes for a shot! And he's following up! He's delivered all right!
Well, they would have been looking at him to produce the goods, and that was very kind of him to oblige so early.
Right place, right time, and a fine instinctive finish.
Such good movement. Some players have that natural ability to be in the right place at the right time. We've just seen the perfect example.
Inter Milan finding themselves unexpectedly behind.
They've got to be quick moving this forward.
Looking for options for movement. Ball is over the line. Wirtz has it out wide and in space. And the pass is intercepted.
Well, I wouldn't quite advise they should resort to risk-taking at this stage. There's plenty of time left yet.
Played with finesse. Oh, he had to make that, and he did make it. Well, there's the clearance. Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. And it's De Bruyne. And De Bruyne! James receives it in a terrific header. And the header is disappointing in the end.
Yeah, some good movement inside the box. No shortage of targets here.
De Bruyne kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. Hazard conjures time and space where few can. That's an imaginative pass. He's going for goal! Granit Xhaka. Cherky. And he was alert to it. Camavinga. Here's Mbappe! Lewandowski. De Bruyne. And it's James. Plays a sharp little ball here. Harrison spots it and intercepts.
They want to be quick here. It's breakaway time.
Half an hour played now. And it's Kukçu. Rijkaard. Cherky. Hazard. It's Camavinga. That'll be a throw. Wirtz. And that has put paid to that. Now it's Mbappe. Alexander-Arnold aimed beyond the defence, and he's managed to get free. Cross into the box. De Bruyne. He's in a good position here.
OK, being behind at the break isn't ideal, but there's plenty of time to reply.
Out for a throw. De Bruyne. Bade. Passing is crisp and sharp. Well, that pass isn't the best. Can he get it through? That looks a good ball through. Now this could be a chance. Elects to cross. Only partially clear. De Bruyne. Vids. Granit Xhaka. Mbappe. Now it's Pedro. Kukçu is always scanning the pitch for targets.
Ci sarà un minuto di recupero.
Nicely weighted ball. Shoots! It's a goal! Inter are back in business. The movements. And it's half-time here. Nothing to separate the two teams at half-time. They've both given it a really good go, and they head into the break all square. Any strong opinions on the first half?
Inter will be pretty happy with the way they've performed so far. They remain calm after going behind, and they were able to raise the intensity, get their equaliser. So this isn't bad at all.
So, all square at half-time, each side matching the other blow for blow at the break. And we are back underway. Out of play for a goal kick. Now it's Pedro. Well, that looks a decent ball. Kukçu. De Bruyne. So what can they make of this? Not the most accurate pass. And reclaimed it in a trice. Knocks it into space. Granit Xhaka. Well, he was clearly disappointed with that pass.
They should have done a lot better there. The final ball was very poor.
And here's Lewandowski. And it's Kukçu. De Bruyne. And it's Camavinga. Hazard.
What a letdown when you've got such presence and movement. That's just playing it safe and simple.
Pedro. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. He can get that clear. And he's there to retrieve it. De Bruyne. That's Rijkaard. And it's Hazard. Oh, facing up to his adversary. This is a formidable matchup. Threads one in.
It was indecision all round. They have to do a bit better than that.
Mbappe.
Yeah, they were looking for a counter-attack.
De Bruyne. Looking to play him in. Oh, it's a great ball. And the shot! No messing about, just bludgeoned away.
Sostituzione per l'Inter. Numero 18, numero 15, numero 19. Lasciano il campo per il numero 26.
Inter Milan still have the cards to affect this game.
Il numero 7, cambio di giocatori.
Passes coming off in quick succession here. Knocks it out wide. Now it's Messi. And that's an excellent interception. Gonzalo Ramos. Alexander-Arnold. That's Rijkaard. Howson. Luke de Jong. James gets rid without sophistication. Messi. Kukçu. Messi. Kukçu. And it's Camavinga to Messi. Nice sequence of passes, this.
Well, there's no doubt that they want to win this, Peter. They'll have to maintain the energy and dynamism until the very end, though.
Nicely intercepted. Marquinhos. Dani Olmo. That pass has been well intercepted. Mbappe. Oh, a delicate chip through. Well, he's going to be disappointed with that. Now it's Messi. Might be danger here. Great chance! And it's in! Into the lead once more. He won't get many simpler than that, but he's certainly not complaining.
Well, I admire players who do that because they just don't give up on anything.
Well, this is what we've been waiting for.
You have to credit the desire we've just seen here, Peter, the desire to stick to your task and keep on chipping away. Some might have backed off, but not this lot. This is very impressive. I think we're about to see a frenetic finish, and no half measures from here.
Time, excellent interception. Now it's Luke de Jong, tries to pass it through, and the shot! He's got a goal! 10 minutes, and we're all square again! Oh, beautifully dispatched. There was no reaching that.
That's just a fabulous, fabulous finish. Anything that close to the frame of the goal, 99 times out of 100, the keeper's not getting there.
All square again into the dying minutes.
It just goes to show you what determination can achieve. OK, there isn't much time left, but if we have to find a winner now, there's no question who I'll be backing.
And it's Messi. Mbappe. And a chance! Oh, what about that? And that may just do it! And that is stunning, just too hot to handle.
Well, Peter, it would have taken something incredible for the keeper to keep that one out. It was absolutely spanked.
So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here? And that's it. Well, that was intense, an enjoyable contest that either could easily have won, ultimately decided by just the odd goal. So what do you take away from it all, Jim?
Inter lost their way after falling behind early. Their concentration was weakened and their character, and that's cause for address.
So many thanks to Jim Beglin. That's all we have time for. Good evening to you.